What is going on, everyone? My name is the California Cougar, and I'm back after, what has it been, 7 weeks, I think? 7 weeks. Last video I uploaded was February 12th, and that was the Valentine's Day Top 10 Love Songs video. Well, after 7 weeks, I'm finally back. I was not anticipating being gone that long, but here we are. First off, I'd like to apologize for not uploading in the past 7 weeks, but I think when I kind of get into why I've been gone for so long, you guys will totally understand why. So, with this video, I'm not going to get into too much detail. I don't want too much of it to be public or anything, but I will kind of give a brief description of why I was gone for so long, for such a long time. I was originally intending to make this video last week, but I was just so exhausted. I literally just gotten back here after being gone for almost 6 weeks. And I was just so exhausted that I just basically laid in my bed all day. I didn't really want to do anything else. So, yeah. That's why I couldn't make it last week. But anyway, so today I'm just going to talk about a little bit why I was gone for such a long time. And basically what my intentions are for future videos. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry about the light over here. It's really, I wonder if I could okay, I guess not. I don't the light over here is so bright. It is relatively early in the morning. It's like 11:30 a.m. or something like that, which is earlier than I usually record, but yeah. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. So, for those of you that watched my NFL live streams, my live reaction to the NFL playoffs between the 49ers and the Cowboys, and then the Packers, and then the Rams. My live chat in those streams were not very active. Well, I guess it kind of was in the Cowboys-Niners game, mainly because Tom Grossi rated me, but that was only the second half, really. The first half, it was pretty much the same as the other two games, but yeah, but my chat wasn't very active, which is understandable. I only have about 130 subscribers, so yeah, I can understand why it wasn't that active. Plus, no one wants to sit through a 3.5-hour live stream the whole time. I do it because it's fun, so yeah. But anyway, my live chats weren't that active, but there was one person who was relatively prominent. And she didn't really comment too much, but she was one of the only people that kind of stayed throughout the entire live stream, or the entire duration of every live stream. And that person just so happens to be my girlfriend. Her name's Christina C. You guys all saw her in the live chat. That's my girlfriend. And although we only recently started dating again, end of December of 2021, New Year's Eve actually is when we got back together officially, but I've actually known her for about 8.5 years at this point, and we dated for about 4 years from 2013 to 2017. But even after the breakup in 2017, we always remained close, and we finally got back together again in December of last year. So, yeah, but I will say this. That woman means the world to me, and I wouldn't trade her for anyone else. I really wouldn't. And I had always told her that if anything were to happen to her, and she ended up in a hospital, or basically if her life was threatened in any way, I would be by her side immediately. And she promised the same to me. If I was ever in any danger, she would be by my side. Well, this just so happened to be one of those times. On the night of February 14th, So Valentine's Day, something happened to her, and again, I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to get into too much detail, but something happened to her, and she ended up in the hospital. And like, her parents were the first ones to get out there to her. She lived in New York at the time, so yeah, like, her parents traveled all the way from California to New York, like a 5.5 hour flight. And then when they got there, they were telling me, like, yeah, you need to get out here now. And so I immediately got on a flight out of Phoenix to New York. It was a red eye, and I was there by her side. And by the grace of God, she pulled through. But it took 31 days for her to be discharged from the hospital. And the first 10 to 15 days of that were just absolute hell. There were several instances where I thought I might lose her. And yeah, I mean, had she not made it, I wouldn't be making this video today. I don't know if I'd ever do YouTube again. But thankfully, by the grace of God, she pulled through. And then after she was discharged, doctors recommended that due to her condition she don't fly, so we had to drive all the way back. And so it took about 8 days for us to get all the way back from New York to Phoenix. And yeah, by the time I got back home, I was just exhausted. I got back home early, like, I think Saturday afternoon last week or something like that. And yeah, I was just so tired. I thought about recording, but I was too tired to do it. So ended up waiting until this week. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of what happened. My girlfriend was in the hospital for 4.5 weeks, and then we had to drive all the way back because she couldn't fly. Thankfully now she's doing alright, as far as I know. I mean, she played Mario Kart with me last night. That was fun. Yeah, but yeah, so that's kind of what happened. And once again, I'm really sorry, you guys, that I couldn't let anybody know. I hate YouTube's community post guidelines. They're so stupid. In order to make community posts, you have to have at least 500 subscribers. As I said earlier, I only have like 130 or so. 128 to be exact, I think. So I didn't have enough subscribers to make any community posts. Otherwise, I absolutely would have made one and would have let everyone know, but that couldn't happen. And I mean, there was just no way of anticipating that this was going to happen. There was no way to anticipate it. I had no idea that it happened until the morning of February 15th. And then, like, I ended up going to New York later that night. I was on a red eye. So 15th through the 16th is when my flight was. But yeah, so I had no way of anticipating it was going to happen. And that was probably the worst part of it. So I couldn't let you guys know that I was going to be gone because I didn't know what was going to happen. So yeah, but once again, guys, I'm really sorry that I haven't made a video in so long. This is my first video back. And hopefully, within the next few weeks, I'll be able to get back on a decent schedule, like maybe every Saturday or every other Saturday, something like that. Hopefully I'll be able to make videos more consistently and more often. But I do want to make it up to you guys, so I don't know if I'm going to start this next week or the week after, but at some point I will do another Pokemon playthrough. You guys may remember my Pokemon Fire Red playthrough about 1.5 years ago or so. I made that Let's Play, and it was fun to make, so I want to make another one, and I feel like you guys will enjoy it. So stay tuned for that Pokemon playthrough coming soon. I don't know if I'm going to do MLB predictions next week. I mean, opening day's next Friday, I believe. So, yeah, I mean, it'll only be like 1 or 2 games into the season next Saturday when I do make it, if I decide to make it. But, yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going to make it yet. We'll see. But, yeah, that's all I really wanted to go over today, guys. Christina, if you're watching this, love you, sweetheart. I really do. I'm so happy you made it through. My God, that was miserable. Those 31 days were miserable, but I'm so happy we made it through. Alright, well, that's all I really have for today, guys. So make sure to hit the subscribe button for more content to come in the future, and stay tuned for my Pokemon playthrough. And until that next video, once again, my name is the California Cougar. Always remember to stay California cool. Peace.